Hey again, Ashigers. I recently had to reinstall my computer because it crashed. I had to reinstall Windows, not reinstall my computer, dear God. Okay, what I'm doing is a sort of MMO review. It'll be based off of balance, playability, ease of learning, cash drop, difficulty requirements, community, and originality. Balance is basically how well balanced every factions and classes are and how easy it is to solo in the game up to a reasonable level. I'll provide an example. Like in Fiesta, I don't expect you to be able to solo to 110 or whatever their cap is right now. But I do believe that archers shouldn't be regarded to as crap. Playability, it's basically, if you crash a lot, if there's a lot of bugs, quests that you can't complete, glitches that everyone exploits, and the number of hackers that you usually see. And then for PvP/ganking, if that's so prevalent, like in World of Warcraft, where you'll get killed quite frequently for no reason, ease of learning is based on a steep learning curve. Learning curves shouldn't be very shallow, so that it takes a very long time to get into it, but it shouldn't be so steep that if you're not a quick learner, then you're screwed. CS, is it necessary? Like, is it necessary for you to succeed in your time playing on there? How expensive is it? This determines how expensive every item is relative to the dollar, how expensive it is compared to other games, and if I'm doing a subscription-based game, how expensive is the subscription? On top of the subscription, is there some stuff you have to buy, stuff like that? Difficulty, are cash shop users overpowered? That's worth 6 points. If they're, it's not going to be a 0 or a 6. It's going to be a 1 through 5 usually, because that's how it's going to be. Like, if you buy cash shop, will you be able to kill someone who hasn't bought cash shop pretty easily? And I'm not talking like if you buy $5 cash shop. I'm like, say like you're a cash shop whore, as you're most commonly referred to as in those kind of games. Those who buy like $5 for a cool skin or costume or mount or something like that, they're obviously not included in that. These are for the people that you see. Yeah, dungeons and mobs, are they balanced? Dungeons and mobs shouldn't be made for one particular class. Most classes should be able to kill them fairly easily. Dungeons shouldn't be like they are in Perfect World, where the level's 19, I think it is. Dungeon requires a level 50 or higher to complete. That's unacceptable. Requirements, it's 6 points. This isn't going to be one that gets one of the grades that you'll see below, as is community. Based it off of a 6 is an A, a 5 is a B, a 3, 4 is a C, and a 3 is a D, and you get it from now. Okay, anyway, CPU, how expensive is the CPU you'll need to play? Like, if you need to have an i7 to play the game, then it's obviously not going to score very well. How expensive of a graphics card do you need? For example, you shouldn't need an NVIDIA GTX 750 Ti to play any games. But then again, if it requires something above an Intel HD graphics family, I'm not going to take points off. Because, honestly, if you're working for that one to work good, then NVIDIA should be able to get like 5,000 FPS. RAM. How much RAM do you need? A game shouldn't take more than 1.5 gigs of RAM. Hard drive space needed. The game shouldn't take 10 gigs of hard drive space, or most of them shouldn't even take 5. A couple exceptions are ones that include a lot of content and use their space wisely, such as WoW. Okay, community, are they idiots? I don't mean to sound rude here, but you'll see quite frequently the communities are stupid, and they will lose points here. Helpful, are they helpful to you? Will they help you? Are they nice? Again. Originality, is the concept original? Like the concept of the game. WoW's is to gear up by spamming instances and stuff like that, and quests and stuff like that. Whereas Fiesta is more borderline, you're gearing up to, which is WoW, kind of gearing up to PvP, but Fiesta is more along the line of farming large amounts of monsters to gear up. Are they helpful? Like, if in your first 5 minutes, three people are, like, fighting over each other to level you up for the reason that they want to be helpful, then they have a helpful community. But if there are certain huge bonuses, such as in Tales of Pirates, to helping someone level, obviously they're going to lose point. They're not going to lose points, but they're not going to gain any either. In helpfulness, every community starts off at 1 point, and they either lose a point or gain a point. Are they nice? Like, if you say something that could offend someone and everyone jumps on you because of it, then it's not good. We already went over this, didn't we? Probably. Are the classes original? Like, if they base their game off the standard fighter, archer, cleric, mage, not acceptable. They're gonna lose points there. But if they have your Venomancer, your Barbarian, your Warlock, your Wizard, your everything, okay, yeah, then they're going to gain points there. You start off at 1 point, and you can either gain the point or lose the point. And if it's really bad, like you are using the standard fighter, archer, cleric, mage, and there are like no upgrades or anything, you just stay that, then you're obviously going to get it there. Design original. Is your design original? Like, is the look and feel of the game original? And I'm not going to compare the games to each other here as much in the feel aspect, because most of them are different, but they're still basically WoW clones. Anyway, 5 to 7 is average, a 5 or below is below average, an 8 to 9 is above average, and a 9 to 10 is a great or perfect. I'm going to be really nitpicking here, so you may not agree with them, but I'm going to be looking at most of the negatives. Positives aren't going to come into effect until I've picked apart every single possible negative thing about the game. So don't take my reviews lightly. A lot of this, like if you see a 5 to a 7, it's an average or or good game. It's a good game. I recommend playing it. But if you see something below a 5 in that aspect, then it's probably a game to avoid, because I found a lot wrong with it. The reason I separated these and didn't put these into a total is because certain people are the ones that'll spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars for Cash Shop and don't need to worry about that, and for that to take off points might offend them or something like that. I'm probably going to have a PowerPoint presentation or something like that for you guys to see what it is about. Anyway, yeah, I'm back on wireless, so uploads will be a little bit slower. See you guys in a little bit. Bye.